Shalom, giving all praise to my heavenly Father. His name is Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Bashim Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others that were well. Peace and many salutations to Yakim that's toiling in his truth. I wanted to speak on this because there's a huge misconception of Paul's writings and also Yahawashi's writings too, you know, because you have a lot of Christians out there that will say the law is done away with because of the teachings of Yahawashi. Uh, Yahawashi and Paul was not teaching against the the law. They were teaching proper application of the law. And this is something that the Sadducees and the Pharisees didn't understand. You had to say the Sadducees, they were mingling Greek ideology into uh, the temple. You know, they were more moderate, if you will. Conversely, you had the Pharisees that were very strict in the law, and they used their stern stance on the law for not only political gain but monetary gain also. Okay, so the application of the law was not seen in Israel, although there was an understanding of the law. Yahushua came to give proper understanding of the application of the law. That's why in John the first chapter it states that he is the word, right? He embodies perfection under the how the Lord wants a man to walk on earth. And that's heavy. And this is the understanding that we are coming into by faith. This is the promise that was given to the Israelites, man. That faith was going to galvanize them to move a certain way. Yes, with the understanding of the law. We're not just willy-nilly and whatever our conscience tell us. No, it's of course under the basis of the law, but it's a proper application of the law in a time period that we're living in. Everything that the law is, suggests or demands us to do as a nation, we cannot do here because we're not sovereign. So we're in a state of rehearsing the righteous acts um, with the spirit that Yahweh gave us, right? That's being in the spirit. Okay, that's the application of the law. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you now. This is Matthew 5 and 17. It says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach man so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." Okay, so here it is. Yahweh is telling you, look, the law is not going to pass away until all be fulfilled, right? Until the kingdom is established. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because when the kingdom is established, we won't need the law. It will be written within our inward parts. Right? That's the second covenant. Alluding to what? Hebrews the 8th chapter. So until the Israelites get rulership, no, the law still is intact, and whoever is teaching man to break a law, right, he will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So are we advocating to just willy-nilly break the law? No, That's not what we're implying. And secondly, there's no way we could keep the law here. There's absolutely no way. So um, what are we trying to convey? Well, we're conveying that it's about the implication of the law, given your circumstance, because none of us keeps the law uh, to the 100%. Okay, all right. But check this out. Check out what Yahawashi says, verse 20. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Now, here it is. Yahawashi saying, look, keep the law. You know, I'm not telling you not to break the law, but your righteousness better be better than us scribes and Pharisees. Now, you would have to ask yourself, us in our predicament that we're in, how in the heck can we be more righteous than a Pharisee if it's about the law? There's no way. We out of there. We filthy, man. We're filthy. Filthy. You know? So what is Yahawashi talking about? Well, he's talking about, again, the application of the law. Okay? All right? Doing this thing correctly with the proper spirit. All right? You know? That's what it's about. Verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said unto them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Now, a lot of you guys who are upset that we're calling out the fact that Sakari said they keep the law to its entirety. It's not true. You guys got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys aren't really equipped and really don't know what you're involved in, right? But you have so much hatred towards, first off, the apostles and the others on down. Right there, you're it shows you that you're in way of danger. And it shows you also that you really don't keep the law like you think, bro. This thing is way more in depth. This is what I could go on in this right here, but Yahawashi was giving you understanding on the application of what the law. Not just, oh, I didn't kill you, but you still hate somebody. You keep the technicalities of the law, but your spirit is off, right? And this is something that to really grasp and understand takes experience, man, right? And humility. And a lot of guys don't have the two. Okay? All right. Now, the controversy about Acts 21, which is beautiful. I'm glad this is coming out. Because this is the chapter that Vocab alone likes to um, allude to when Paul said, "I hope everybody in the room was as me." You have to understand who he was talking to. He was talking to the Sanhedrin, which Vocab alone likes to say the Edomites were done away with in the time of Maccabees. Then he says, "Oh, well, there was Edomites in the room at the time." He's very clever, because he knew who's ruling at the time. And instead of the Jews, which were the Herodians or the Herodian dynasty, and they were over the what? The Sanhedrin. So yes, it was a mixed crowd, but Paul knew who he was talking to, and that's the mystery of this chapter here. But say all I have to say is, it's good that this chapter is coming out because we got to get understanding. Okay, got to get understanding of what was going on. Now, keep in mind what we just read in Matthew the fifth chapter about being in the spirit. Okay, all right. So let's go to Acts 21 and let's see, let's move up. I started 18. And the day following, Paul went in with us unto James, and all the elders were present. And when he had saluted them, he declared particularly what things the Most High had wrought amongst the Gentiles by his ministry. And when they heard it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe, and they are all zealous of the law, and they are informed of thee, that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles to forsake Moses, saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after the customs. So there was an influx of people coming in. They got whiffed. People got whiffed of what or got wind. Excuse me, that's my accent coming out. People or believers in Yahawashi got news that Paul was bringing in the Israelites, foreigners, but he was teaching them, not to keep the customs. Now, everybody in this setting understood who the Israelites, foreigners are via prophecy. So, of course, the Israelites were not against the foreign Israelites coming in. If they were griping over, and that's another thing vocabulary needs to explain. If these guys that were Israelites were griping about circumcision, why would they allow actual Gentiles to come in if they were pro the law? When the Gentiles never had the law, that doesn't make any sense. All right? But anyway, so they were all on the same playing field. They all understand, who these people were. But there was um, a disagreement on how stringent these people were to keep the law under their circumstance. Okay. Paul was just saying, look, let's not beat them over the head with the law. Just not necessarily come as you are, but certain things you got to let go off top. Like, say, for instance, if somebody's coming out there listening, he has an edge up. I'm not going to, beat him over the head with the law about having an edge up before I let him in. Okay. It might be something he's dealing with, you know. Eventually, hopefully, the brother will stop getting edge ups. You know what I'm saying? But his heart is in the right place. I'm not going to nitpick this brother. This was going on. Okay? This is going on now. You nitpicking. And we, for dang sure, ain't got no room to nitpick. Nobody. After all of us being awakened. We did not come from a long line of Levites. You know, we come from a long line of African Americans in that filth. Okay? So, yeah, let's just wise up. But not to digress too much. This was going on. Okay, so these Jews here, they heard about the um, the Israelite foreigners coming in. They heard that Paul was teaching them not to keep the law. Okay, which that's not the understanding. All right, that's not what we're teaching either. Okay, so the the elders here had Paul pay for the um the basically the well, you know what, let me go ahead and read it because I'm talking too much. It's going to explain itself. Acts 21 and 20. And when they heard it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, thou seest, brother, how many thousand of Jews there are which believe, and they are all zealous of the law, and they are informed of thee, that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles who forsake Moses, saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after the customs. Uh, what is it therefore? The multitude must needs come together, for they will hear that thou art come. Do therefore that we say to thee, we have 4 men which have a vow on them, right? To take the Nazarene vow, okay? It says, them take and purify thyself with them, and be as charged with them, that they may shave their heads, and all may know that those things whereof that were informed concerning thee are nothing, but that thou thyself also walk orderly and keepest the law. So I see right there, man. I see right there. So the elders had Paul pay for um, the service, the purification, and take be a part of it to show the basically the circumcision that no, we still keep a pro the law, right? It wasn't a correction. They both came under this conclusion in Acts the 15th chapter. Paul wasn't teaching against this, okay? Right? If the elders were advocating that the foreign Israelites needed to keep the law, also that he would have told them that. But what did he tell the foreign Israelites, man? What did the elders, order? Verse 25, as touching the Gentiles which believe, we have written and concluded that they observe no such thing, save only that they keep themselves from things offered to idols, and from blood, and from strangled, and from fornication. Okay. So they wasn't requiring the Israelite foreigners to keep the law, as strict as those that were brought up in the law, man. All right. But what were they teaching? Ultimately, it was teaching. It's about faith. It's about faith. It ain't about us, bragging, boasting on what we could do. Okay. And you know what? Maybe people are, think that we are anti-law, so maybe this needs to come out, right? But a lot of that stems from pride, man. Because honestly speaking, we didn't grow up as Levites. We didn't grow up as dang on. That was a big old firecracker. They getting busy out here, you know. We didn't grow up as dang on Israelites, man. We grew up Negroes, man, in filth. Jay gotta understand, like, Yahawashi is very important, man. Not to speak about that, man, is very disrespectful. Okay? Galatians 3:1. Oh, foolish Galatians. This is why this was written to the Galatians, man, because they had Judaizers going amongst the flock. and trying to tell them that, hey, you got to keep the law to the T. Put your fringes on, phylactery. You got to come on with it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about that. It's not. It's never been about the law, right? It's about living righteously according to the will of the Heavenly Father. You know, which Yahawashi illustrated. That's who we mimic. You know, Galatians 3:1, or foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you, that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Yahushua Mashiach hath been violently set forth, crucified among you. This only would I learn of you. Check this out. And Jay, keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, man, I just gotta say it. Keep it trail. True and real together. Keep it trail, man. We got this thing because all of us got this thing because of faith, not because we're so grand and we just keep the law to the filthy without Yahawashi, man. You know, people not praising Yahawashi, man. You know, it's just, dog, it's disgusting, bro. You know, it's disgusting, man. And it's prideful, you know. And Jay got to be mindful of that, man. You know, not talking to anybody in particular, just really I'm talking to these guys that are just pro-law. It's just, that's not a good look, man. You know, verse 2. This only would I learn of you. Receive ye the Spirit by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? Come on, man. It's faith. We've been risen because of faith. Faith in the word. The word is embodied by Yahawashi. Are ye so foolish? Having begun in the spirit, are ye now made perfect by the flesh? Have ye suffered so many things in vain, if it be yet in vain? Yeah, like we got this via this beautiful knowledge by faith, not because of our abilities and who we are. You cannot forget that, man. You know what the sacrifice that Yahweh did for us. You know, but a lot of people don't really believe in Yahweh. That's what it is, bro. You know, that's what it is. Okay, and it's showing in the latter days. He therefore that ministers to you the Spirit and worketh miracles among you, doeth he it by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? Breaking down these scriptures, that's a miracle. You got that this understanding, and you're able to break down these scriptures because of what? Because of faith, not because of your works. Even as Abraham believed the Most High, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Now ye therefore that they which are of faith, the same are the children of Abraham. As the scriptures foreseeing that the Most High would justify the heathen through faith, preach before the gospel unto Abraham, saying, in thee shall all nations be blessed. Right? So then they which be of faith are blessed with faithful Abraham, which are the Israelites, right? The chosen nations will be the sand of the sea and will be amongst the nations. And it's so crazy. It's so interesting how, although we've been scattered, the Most High is going to pluck us up out of every nation, right? To save his elect, right? Which are Israelites. So this thing is bigger than even a black thing, like people like to paint us. It's very interesting, man. Okay. Verse 10, for as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, curse is every one that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. So we know this is speaking about Israelites. Can't be talking about everybody else. The Israelites are only given the law. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High, it is evident, for the just shall live by faith. And the law is not of faith, but the man that doeth them shall live in them, right? So if you try to make yourself righteous by, boasting in the law, right, then you don't understand the true meaning of this thing. You don't understand that it's about faith, okay? This is why Mashiach hath redeemed us from the curse of the law. Who did he redeem? The Israelites, man. We were cursed. The reason why we proclaim we are in this predicament, Akyam, we were sold into slavery, beat, sold into as cattle, charter slavery, cattle slavery, right? Executed, belittled, nationwide, right? Forced into assimilation schools, alluding to the Gadites, decimated, the Tainos. It's because we weren't keeping the law, man. So with faith in Yahawashi, he reconciled our relationship with Yahweh. So we're not under the curses, right? We're not under this the harsh judgment that we receive. We're in a time in which we're almost going to be perfected. Okay. Yes, we're dealing with ailments and things of that nature, but the point is, we're on our way to salvation because we understand prophecy. It's close, man. The curse is almost lifted. Okay. So we're justified by our faith. Okay. Close, man. Understand that. It takes faith. It's the only way we won't get out of here is faith. Galatians 3:10, for as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, cursed is every one that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them, but that no man is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High, it is evident, the just shall live by faith. And the law is not of faith, but the man that doeth them shall live in them. Right? So you're gonna do the man that doeth them shall live in them. Right? So you out here boasting on the law, right? There's a certain responsibility. Okay? Mashiach has redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. What's that? Isaiah the 53rd chapter, that holy lamb, man. We can't forget about the importance of Yahawashi, y'all. It's because we had two Passovers, man. Don't do that, man. For it is written, cursed is every one that hangeth on a tree, that the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Yahushua Mashiach, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Brethren, I speak after the manner of man, though it be but a man's covenant. Yet, if it be confirmed, no man disalloweth or addeth thereto. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promise made. He said, not unto seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Mashiach, man. What is that? That promise of rulership, which is given unto the nation of Israel. Okay, the nation of Israel will be upgraded. How they gonna be upgraded? Well, the laws will be in the inward parts. We're in a transitional phase. This Holy Ghost that we have, right? The understanding this knowledge of ours is a foretaste of what's to come. Because when we get upgraded, we're not gonna sin right now. We're in a sinful state every day, bro. That's why what Yahawashi has done to us, for us, it's a beautiful thing. Okay? Right? That's the promise that we are coming into, to be possibly upgraded with Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. That's faith. And you better believe it. Your faith is going to be tested. And your law and how many friends you have, how many friend shirts you have, it's not going to save you. It's all about faith. Okay? Understand that. Verse 17. And this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before of God in Mashiach, the law which was 430 years after, could not disannul, that it should make the promise of none effect. For if the inheritance be of the law, it is no more of promise. But the Most High gave it to Abraham by promise. So what we have is bigger than just the law. It's a promise that Yahawashi has opened up to us by his sacrifice. It's a promise that was given to our forefather Abraham. Yahawashi is a continuation of that. Do you believe? Or do you think there's just another, a culture thing, like, you know, gotta ask yourself this, these type of things. All right. Verse 19. Wherefore then serveth the law, it was added because of transgressions, till the seed should come to whom the promise was made, and it was ordained by angels in the hand of a mediator. Now a mediator is not a mediator of one, but God is one. Is the law then against the promises of the Most High? God forbid. For it, now it's getting to our point. This is, it's getting to our point. It's saying, hey, this is what we say. Hey, is the law bad? No, keep the law. Keep the law, but understand that it's about faith. Because all the laws we can't keep. Our fabric is mixed. Our meat is mixed, man. Due to globalism, you don't know where you get your meat from. Some chicken, some of your chicken might be from South America. You know that? How they kill these animals. You know what I'm saying? Then we don't know if the food that we eating is, we don't know what it is, man. We know it's mixed seeds. Even in Whole Foods, it's mixed seeds, man. Which is vehemently against the law. So it's not about the law, man. Yahawashi is our mediator. You know, right? He made an atonement for the nation of Israel, bro, as a whole. Okay, now is a law bad? No, of course not. Of course not. Come on, my goodness, it's ridiculous. What we're saying is it's all about faith, and also it's all about the implication of the law too. Certain laws are it's not circumspect to do because you make yourself a target. Case in point, the fringes thing. You go to work, you got some fringes on. People already have preconceived notions about us. You know. Now, if you don't care, you want to do that, that's fine. But understand you're putting a target on your back. Also understand one thing too. You Akim, it's not gonna be so cute to be an Israelite. Just know that. Okay. Keep that in mind. And all y'all that want to talk about the fringes, wear your fringes, you know, which I'm not against wearing fringes. You want to wear fringes, man. You know, I'm just poking fun, man. You know, you know, understand, bro. You know, you gonna have to step for that. Put it that way, cause them boys gonna get tired of this real soon. Most officers uh take us through some things. Okay, all right. Verse 21: Is the law then against the promise of the Most High? Most High forbid. For For if there had been a law given which could have given life, verily righteousness shall have been by the law. But the scripture hath concluded all under sin, that the promise by faith of Yahawashi Mashiach might be given to them that believe. Okay, uh, but but before faith came, we have kept under the law, shut up unto the faith which should afterwards be revealed. So we was held accountable of the law, right, for a time period until Yahawashi was to come and give us the proper understanding of the law. Remember what we just read in Matthew the 5th chapter. He said, yes, keep the law, but make sure that you're keeping it basically better than who? The scribes and Pharisees. Because even the fact that they were stringent in the law, they still wasn't keeping it properly. Do you understand that? You understand what Yahawashi came to do? To give understanding of the application of the law, man. Okay? This is what we came into. We're coming into, Akim. You know? All right? Listen to the scriptures, man. Galatians 3 and 23. But before faith came, we were kept under the law, shut up unto the faith, which should afterwards be revealed. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Mashiach, that we might be justified by faith. That schoolmaster, um, that's really I want to say a Roman custom. Um, a father of an affluent um, statue would have a schoolmaster uh, teach his son about, you know, various topics to get him really ready to rule or to be in the uh, you know, a part of the upper class, you know. So the schoolmaster duty was to groom the young man into um, the Roman life. You know, this was what the law was done to us. It was supposed to give us a glimpse, an understanding of the nature of the Lord, what He likes and what He doesn't like. Okay, right? Back to it. It says, but after that faith, excuse me, I'm being excited. Excuse me. Galatians 3:25. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster. For ye are all the children of God by faith in Yahawashi Mashiach. Um, for as many of you as have been baptized in Yahawashi have put on Mashiach. There is neither Greek nor Jew. Excuse me. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. Uh, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Yahushua Mashiach. Now, as you can see, as we just illustrated, it was talking about the Israelites. And look, you guys, all the Israelites, man. Right now, uh, he he touched on the law. He said, "Hey, it's good to keep the law, but ultimately, it's about the faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua." This is what we're saying, man. So, Lord, word, this is edifying. You know, all praise to my heavenly Father, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Crocodile. Shalom.